go.
Mm-hmm.
Merry Christmas, everyone, if that's what you celebrate.
Yes. And otherwise, happy holidays.
Happy holidays. And it's not for everybody happy holidays this time of year. So we also are aware of that. If it's not a very happy time for you at this moment, of course, we wish you much light and much love and open-heartedness in your life. And if you are living on the northern hemisphere, I should say, where we are as well, then we are moving towards the light again with the earth as well. You know, we're moving towards the sun. So may there also be more light in your life, which is so needed in the world right now. So
Yes.
yeah, we decided to make a video today and share with you some things that we feel might add to the big pond of consciousness in this world, and we're just very happy that we can do that we live in a part of the world where we can actually share our heart feelings.
Yep.
Some parts of the world that's not even allowed, as we well know. So yeah, what can we share today that can
Well,
help?
although it's sometimes difficult in these hard times, difficult times, there's always magic. Always magic, and it's still possible. And that's more or less the message that we want to give to you. You wanted to start something about magic?
Yeah, that we never underestimate the value of miracles. You know, that sometimes miracles happen in our lives that we cannot explain. But would you like to share me what I said with you earlier?
Yeah.
Because we were just about to go and celebrate Christmas with our loved ones, and we thought, no, we'll make a short video with you to share as well, just because our heart tells us so. So we haven't prepared anything like that. But whilst I was standing in the kitchen and I'd made a nut roast for us, and because we're both vegetarian, and I was thinking about, you know, the miracles that can happen in our lives are always there. And in my life over the last year, I've been reflecting a lot as it's been winter solstice here, and I give a lot of gratitude what has happened over the last 12 months in my life. It's immense what has happened, you know, but also very profound, sad moments, but also very happy moments. And in those even sad moments, still miracles could happen. And I feel the way how I can cope with these sad moments is by really rejoicing in the happy moments, in the moments that are an answer to my dharma. And my dharma is what I believe I should do in this life. And for example, one of them is I like to share how I feel about compassionate leadership, and that starts with ourselves, personal leadership. And this is what I've been doing for many years now. And this last few years, for example, a teacher came in my life who is not alive anymore, but his name is Neem Karoli Baba. And I've been listening to his teachings, and some teachers who were students of his as well. And through that, I've also made friends. We've made friends, for example, with Hanuman Das, who is the founder of Go Dharmic, which is a beautiful organization who feed people all around the world and help out in crisis situations. And he asked me a few years ago, for example, to tell something in a documentary which was called Ahimsa, Making Peace with Nature. And Neem Karoli Baba himself, this teacher that Hanuman Das also had as a teacher, kept popping up in my life everywhere, and I had actually no affinity with this person, but for some reason he kept popping up in my life. And even to a point that my daughter had found a book in a second-hand bookshop, and she said, Mama, I got this book, I don't know why, but I just felt I had to buy it, and it was called Miracles of Love, written by Ram Dass. Anyway, all these little breadcrumbs on the road got me to say a little bit in that documentary about Ahimsa, making peace with nature. And then we were in Norway in November. We met Hanuman Das, and he offered me a book called Making Peace with Nature. And actually, in the whole of the list, you know, we're talking about Satish Kumar, and we're talking about Anum Gandhi and Sister Jajanti and Krishna Das and so forth. Is also Claudia Arturo, who speaks again about compassionate leadership. And why do I share that? Because I just keep doing my dharma, just, you know, and then miracles will come. And the only thing I want to say is that there will always people criticize you and they say, well, you know, Sadhguru, some people think negatively about Sadhguru, and we've heard some things when we went to see Sadhguru's teachings, people had
A few years ago, yeah.
had some comments around that. But the beautiful thing is, Neem Karoli Baba always said, Sab Ek. Sab Ek means all is one. So if we want to get rid of this polarization and realize that everything is one, it's one huge consciousness, then we should not also create separateness amongst everyone and amongst ourselves. So what I'm really wanting to say is keep following your purpose, keep following your heart, and miracles will happen. Don't underestimate. For me, it was not a miracle to be in that book. But it was just like to get the message out there that I think we need more in the world. I just keep living my dharma. And what I hope is that you will do the same, that you get inspired and will just, you know, sub-act, it's all one. Whatever you got to bring in your unique way in the world is what we need. And that's what I wanted to share with you today. Whatever you're feeling like right now, whatever you're going through right now, remember your heart will know what you got to share. And for me, that is what Christmas is about, sharing your light with the world. So thank you.
Beautiful. I love that.
Thank
and once you follow your heart, magic will automatically appear in your life. Hey, you talk about miracles. I believe we are all magicians. We can create our own life. It's not always easy. That's not what we say.
No.
Basically, we all create our lives already, only at subconscious level, because we don't know what we do and also not how to change it. But basically, you don't have to change anything. You only have to reverse all the things, or at least do it 180 degrees in a different way. So instead of thinking about, oh, look at all the horrible things in life and focus on that, no.
Yeah.
Can you still focus on the things that are already working for you? That focus on the things that you want in life. And Nelson Mandela said it so beautiful, because a lot of times the first question we ask ourselves is, yes, but how can I change it? How can I do it different? How this, how that? And the question that starts with how also immediately gives obstacles for yourself. And Nelson Mandela said, you know, it seems impossible until it's done. And that's it. Dream big, for instance, but take small steps. And in the small steps, there is the miracle. There is the magic. Can you see that you already took this small step that helped you towards maybe your end goal? One of the things that I would like to emphasize on is that if you take your cue from your circumstances, then you constantly stay in these circumstances, then your thoughts are there. And you don't follow your heart, but you follow your mind. And that's one of our taglines with Conscious World Agents, is leading the mind with the heart. Take a deep breath. Is everything okay in life? Basically, if you go to a higher spiritual level, yes, we can say everything is just as it needs to be. But it's not at this level, at this human level. We want to change it. And the miracle is that you can change it. You can change your own life. And it starts with taking small steps. Focusing on the things that you love to do. Just like Claudia said, this is what I love to do. And if you do what you love, there is no other way than that the universe can respond to this. That it's inevitable. But can you see the magic in that? Can you see Van Morrison is singing a nice song, The Philosopher's Stone, and one of his lines in that song is, you know, even my best friends, they don't know that I'm turning lead into gold. And you can do it. You can turn lead into gold as long as you believe. Magic is something that you know that is possible and that is constantly there. And that's what we wish for you, that you start to understand that you are a magician, that you can create miracles, and that you can send out and radiate love, compassion, kindness. You know, we have these bracelets here, and we have one silver, how do you call this?
A pendant, or
Yeah.
a pendant, I think.
And it's from
a bead. Sorry,
yes. Yeah. And it's made in Nepal, I think.
These are handmade in Nepal,
Yeah.
silver, sterling silver.
And it's from Conscious World, and we have 3 words on it, and it's give, love, and trust. Start to give. It's not about you. It's not what's in it for me. Give. Show compassion, show kindness, show love. Give it. And once you give it, you feel the love for yourself. And then the trust is, trust that you will get it back, but give it in a genuine way. Relax and trust that everything will be all right. Don't try to control things. That's
it.
What comes up now.
Nice, thank you. And I could feel you speaking from your heart, so.
Shall we share December the 30th?
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah?
Yes.
December 30th this year,
30th.
2024. We start at 7:30 p.m. CET, and it will take in total 1.5 hours. We have a free webinar. A free webinar about, okay, how can you be a little bit more the magician, but at least what have you already achieved? Because that's one of the biggest goals in life for us. Look what you already have achieved instead of what you're not having yet. So it will be an interactive webinar. We're not going to constantly send you only a message. No, we have dialogues with each other. You can share your things, we can share our things, and see if we can help each other to the next step for 2025. So if you want to join us on this webinar, please do, but send an email to info@consciousworldagents.com. info@consciousworldagents.com.
Yeah, and then we'll send you the Zoom link that you can join the webinar. And it's about what you said. It's what you've achieved, but also what you've learned. You know, what has 2024 brought you? You know, insights, all these kind of things. So we'd love to hear it, and we'd like to share. And we always say, you have to do it yourself, but you don't have to do it alone.
Yeah.
And that's why we started Conscious World Agents. So I think you wanted to say something else, or that was it?
No, I would like to say I don't think you can ever do it alone. So you don't have to do it alone, but you cannot do it alone. That's one of the biggest pitfalls that we have.
Yeah.
We think we have to do it all by ourselves, and that's not true.
No. And we love to lift each other up. And I think that is, why we do things. We like to lift ourselves up, we like to lift others up, and how wonderful is that? So if you feel there is something in you that would like to join, we'd love to see you then. And if not, then we wish you a wonderful festive period. Thank you so much
Thank you
for
so much.
watching. Thank you, Arturo.
Thank you. Much love to you all.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.